And now to discuss this a bit more further, to talk about the tragedy that has rocked the family in KZN, we are joined by KZN police spokesperson via our Zoom link, Colonel Robert Netshiunda. Colonel, if you can just let us know, we have seen that at least 2 people have been arrested so far for that tragedy. What do we know so far about what took place in Imbali?
Thank you for having us. What we know is what the Minister of Police have explained, that suspects went into the family and pretended to be looking for firearms and ended up shooting 10 people in the early hours of today. A team has already been dispatched to investigate further what could have led to the shootout. And we are pleased that suspects were arrested swiftly before they could run away. And we are thankful to committee members who played a role in ensuring that police locate the suspect.
And Colonel, one would say that this is not the first matter we are seeing of this nature take place in KZN. Just yesterday, we saw another shootout. 4 people were targeted in KwaMashu. Today, we are seeing another one, 10 people now gunned down. Why do we continue to see so much violence in KwaZulu-Natal?
To answer why we continue to see this, it will prove to be a challenge, because every crime scene has got its own dynamics. The one in KwaMashu has got a lot to do with gang violence and also issues of car hijackings. Whenever a murder has happened, as the police, we go deep down to find out what could have led to the killings, so that we prevent the same crime from happening. And yes, our province has been rocked with gruesome murders of late. And as the police, we do not approach them the same way, as they're not the same. So we do not classify them as one and the same things. Our teams who are investigating follow several leads in order to get to what could be leading to those sort of crimes happening. In some murders, we found that they are drug-related. Others were taxi violence-related. So this just level of criminality, but what's of concern is a number of illegal guns, which is in the wrong hands. And police are operating daily, and we are recovering firearms daily. And we believe we are on the right track. We just need to do a little bit more and get more cooperation from community members, because people with firearms live among communities and they are known. And if, as the police, we are given just a little bit of tip-off, we operate and recover the firearms.
And now, Colonel, you've just given us a bit of information in terms of what seems to contribute to these mass shootings. Is it clear yet why this family was targeted?
We have gathered some information, but we will not want to divulge much at this stage, because it might prove to be premature for us to do so. we are putting together pieces of evidence. We have an idea what could have led to the killings, but at this stage, we'd rather keep it to ourselves until such point that we've brought the suspect before courts and present our evidence in court. Because at this stage, like you said previously, there is still one suspect who is at large. A manhunt has been launched for him. Once has been arrested, and everybody else who is involved in this particular crime, we will at that stage be able to say what we have uncovered as the reasons behind the killings.
And Colonel, would you say that, day in, day out, especially if you just look at what took place this week, there's been a number of mass shootings. Would you say, as the KZN police, somewhere, somehow, it seems as if you may be losing the battle here when it comes to mass killings or mass shootings in KZN?
As the police, we are not losing the battle against crime in the province. We understand that community members are concerned, as they should, when crimes of this nature happen. But police have been doing a lot. We have been arresting people with firearms before they could commit any crime. We have been operating on crime intelligence information, recovering firearms, arresting suspects. In some instances, there have been shootouts and police came out tops. Today as well is another example. There was a shootout, police came out tops. We arrested suspects who killed the people within hours, but that does not get much spotlight. Yes, we need to do more to prevent the crimes from happening. But as and when the crime has happened, we as the police go out and investigate. And when we arrest or when suspects try to shoot at the police and they're overpowered, that should be uploaded as well, because it's good work from the police. We need more eyes and ears from communities. Like I said, we are investigating. We don't want to say a lot, but we've already established that there is some sort of history that could have led to the shootings. We don't want to talk to it about it now, rather, but if community members themselves could also be proactive and give us tip-offs, we could have operated, looked for suspects, and made arrests. One of them, like the minister said in the afternoon, was wanted for a number of criminal activities, but was living among community members who could have tipped us off and made the arrest. Maybe this could have been prevented. But now that it had happened, we quickly acted and arrested the suspects. So we are not losing the battle against crime. We are operating every day, we are visible every day, we are making arrests, we are recovering firearms and ammunition. So we are on the ball, not losing the fight at all.
And just my last question to you, Colonel. I know that 2 arrests were made, 1 is on the loose and 1 has been shot. Do you anticipate any more arrests in connection to this killing?
Early indications also point to an element of gangsterism in the area, also linked with the suspects who have been arrested and the one who has been fatally wounded. So we do believe that as we investigate deeper, more arrests could not be ruled out.
All right. Thank you very much. That is indeed the KwaZulu-Natal police spokesperson there, Colonel Robert Netshiunda, just giving us an update in terms of that mass killing which we saw take place in Imbali.